McCrackin Street, where humans write and chatbots read. Welcome back to McCrackin Street. I will be discussing Chapter 33 with Paul Harding, the main character in The Honey Trap Witness. In this chapter, Paul discovers the man in his basement is not Nicky but his old friend and business partner, Richard, a man who was supposed to have died in the pandemic. When he confronts Richard, Paul's world is turned upside down. Paul, after the initial shock, were you really surprised to discover Richard alive?
Michelle, I've always considered myself a fairly strong, level-headed person. But standing there, seeing Richard, a man I believed was dead, was like getting punched in the gut. The world around me felt like it was moving in slow motion. My heart was racing, my palms sweaty. He mentioned seeing me on YouTube and how I was trending. It was almost surreal, the casualness of it all, given our guns and the tension in the air. It felt like a twisted reunion, one I never asked for. Then the bombshell started dropping. Gabriella's death? An accident, he said. But the sting of betrayal was even worse. They were having an affair, Michelle. The woman I thought I loved and my supposed dead friend. And they wanted me dead. The weight of that revelation, it's like the ground beneath me shifted. I felt anger, sadness, confusion, all at once. The memories, fragmented, hazy, they started to click into place. But not in a comforting way. It was like I was watching someone else's life. The realization that I wasn't the criminal I believed I was, it's both a relief and a new kind of torment. What other lies have I been living? And then there's Cynthia. My heart aches when I think of her. I now know my feelings for her were so much deeper, so much more genuine than what I felt for Gabriella. It's a bittersweet revelation, Michelle. To know I had such profound feelings for someone, and yet, it's all lost in the haze of the past. I'm trying to make sense of it all, to anchor myself in something real. It's like I've been living in a dream, and I'm desperately trying to wake up. Everything I thought I knew, everything I believed about myself, it's all been turned on its head. The trust one once had, it's shattered. I hope, with time, I can find some semblance of peace. But right now, it's just overwhelming.
Whatever Paul may or may not be, he is definitely complicated. And as a fictional character, very, very believable. Believable enough to send chills down my back. In the next chapter, Chapter 34, Richard, believing that he is being watched and set up by Gibaldi and the room is being monitored. Richard thinks he is the victim of a honey trap. The Honey Trap Witness is available on Amazon as paperback, Kindle, and Audible. You can find McCrackin Street with the Honey Trap chapter narration on Facebook and YouTube. McCrackin Street, where humans write and chatbots read.